Hi guys! If you are having a hard time deciding between Monday.com and ClickUp, then this video is just for you. Because in this video, I will walk you through a detailed step-by-step comparison between Monday.com and ClickUp. I will walk you through the essential key components that one needs to pay attention to before choosing which platform to stick to. So we'll go through the pricing, which one is more accessible, reasonable, or flexible. Is it better with Monday.com or is it better with ClickUp? Which one includes better features and which one structured its pricing plans better? So these are some points that we will refer to. We will also see their outstanding features, unique features, their pain points, which one's user interface is better, is more appealing and more user-friendly. And these are the points that we will cover in this video, so stay with me because it's going to be interesting. I will have this nice table here for you to see the progress and see which tool is winning in a match, so pay attention to here. And the first component that we are going to compare our Monday.com and ClickUp is going to be pricing, because it is an essential component for each of the tools. And every buyer, first of all, looks at the pricing to see if it's a reasonable and essential investment to make. And in terms of pricing, it is important that a tool has a flexibility, so it caters to businesses of different sizes and needs. So for example, if I am a small business owner, I want a pricing plan that includes the necessary features that I need, and so I don't have to pay more for the features that I'm not going to use. So it's really important that the pricing plans are well structured and they include the features that are reasonable for the pricing that they've set. So let's go to see which one wins in this battle. So now to your left, you will see Monday.com's pricing, and to your right, you will see ClickUp's pricing. Visually, at a glance, when we look at the pricing plans, we can see that Monday.com is more flexible, right? Because it offers more plans. But in reality, that might not be the case. So we first of all need to look through the structure of each of the plans. But the first thing that I would like to talk about, and which just caught my attention, is the team size and the price for the seats. So Monday.com has like this at least 3 seats policy, let's say. So if you're a team of 1 or just 2, then you will still need to pay for 3 seats, which will be like $36 per month for this basic plan, let's say. So this might be just a waste of money because it does not come with more features if you're just one person. So yeah, I think I dislike this part of Monday. But in contrast, ClickUp has this per user, per member policy, which is more reasonable. Especially at least for individuals and small teams, who for example are a team of 2. The next thing which actually both share is the forever free plan, which is awesome. But here we can see again when comparing, Monday.com again is limited to up to 2 seats, while ClickUp lets you have like unlimited free plan members, which is awesome. But again, actually that does not change a lot because these free plans are better for individuals and for personal use. So this does not change the case that much, but just in any case, I would like just to mention. And then I would also like to talk about the yearly and monthly packages that you can buy from Monday.com and ClickUp. So you will save almost 18% if you buy the yearly package of Monday.com, and guess what? You will save like 37% if you purchase the yearly package of ClickUp. and here we can see like a huge difference between the saving. So obviously in this part, ClickUp is still has the edge. So let's see how other things go. But then I also noticed another quirk of Monday.com, which is these different products that it offers. So Monday.com has different products for obviously different needs. So it's this sales CRM, work management, and development management tools. And you need to buy each of these products separately, and you need to pay prices for this. So it is not in just one dashboard. But since we consider that each team consists of different team members, so you might have developers, you might have sales specialists, so you just cannot bring them into just one place if you want. So you need to buy sales CRM to make use of these other features. This just seemed not that reasonable to me. Yeah, but then again, if we go here, you can see that you will need to buy this, especially for your sales specialists that want to have like this two-way email integration with Gmail or Outlook, or email tracking and automations. So you just basically cannot bring these into your general work management platform. So you need to purchase this separately for your sales specialists, which just does not make sense for me. Okay, but then again, I was also going through the feature that is included in the pricing plans, and I came to this conclusion that if you want to get like a full sense of Monday.com, then you need to use its Pro version, which is not the case with ClickUp, which also previously had like five plans if we include Enterprise as well. Like you got the full sense with this business plan. They also had business plus, but right now they don't. But with Monday.com, you need to at least have this Pro plan to experience like their full feature set. So I think right now I have like a clear understanding who wins in this match, and it is obviously ClickUp. So you can see the scoreboard here. And let's now move on to our second component. Well, no matter what we say, as a user, we always, first of all, pay attention to the design of a specific platform or tool, because it actually has something to do with also the ease of use. That's why we give so much importance to it. So let's now see which tool wins in this match. Well, let's start with Monday.com, and here you can see that in the background I also have ClickUp, but let's give this full view to Monday.com, well, partial view. Okay, so this is the first thing I noticed, and I just wanted to share this with you. When I just signed up for Monday.com, it asked a couple of questions for me, but then also it brought this so that I can create my first board, and I just wanted to show you this. So when I just write here tasks, let's say I want it to use for task purposes, it first of all asks for the relevant columns that I want for my board. So let's choose all of them, and here you can see they all appear right here. You can see their look, their feel, what they serve for, you can clearly see. And if you see, for example, if the budget is not necessary for specifically your board, then you can just eliminate them. Well, as we go, you can also see that it asks about the item that we want to manage. So it might be projects, it might be creatives, campaigns, clients, leads, budgets. So each of these changes. You see here, it changes the items that's written here, which is really awesome. And you can also custom your own if you have something different in mind. It's really awesome. So let's stick to, I would say, tasks. And then let's go, and here you can see that it immediately also gives the view options, and here it displays to this other sidebar, which is cool when you just do not have any idea if you're first-time user. It's really cool to see which one just serves better for your purposes. And I would probably stick to table. And then you can also change the items right now, but I will just leave it to the default. And here you can see that it also, so basically it gives an overall idea what kind of features, key features it has. So now I know that it has some automation features, but it just gives me like an overall idea, which is also cool, especially if it like entices the user, then he or she might continue using it. Well, I will right now skip this part because we will go back to this individually, so no worries there. Once this dashboard appears on my screen, I can clearly say that it is really well structured, and the design also is eye-catching and it is not monotone, and I can clearly see what I can do with this platform. So it's really important to me as a first-time user who just does not have any idea of this platform, clearly sees and is able to navigate through different sections. When we come to ClickUp, I can surely say that it also has like a very clear navigation bar, so I know where to go for what purposes. Right now I'm on my home section, then I know I can go to inbox to see all my messages there, and also this inbox is divided into other sections. These important ones, I know that these are critical to pay attention to, then these other, the snoozed ones that I just did, and the cleared ones. And I must say that ClickUp is actually very famous for its like this hierarchy section, and from here I can change my workspace. And if I go here, I just want to showcase here this hierarchy, which is especially best if you have some complex task management that you need to cover. And here you can create different lists, and for this spaces you can have your workers individual spaces and lists, and it will be far easier for especially big teams to navigate through and see the workers' performance. So it's really good. So if we talk about the design, then I think Monday.com just stood out for me because it has, I just cannot explain, but it has like this clear view for me that ClickUp just somehow lacks. Maybe this is because of the table view, and maybe if we change it to different views here on ClickUp, maybe it will change my perspective. But just at a first glance, I just got that perception that Monday.com is way more structured. Okay, so let's now see what other things we've got here. Well, views are actually very important because they depend actually on the essence of the task. So some tasks are better to view like as a table, like here, or the others are better to look in some other views. So let's see what kind of and how many views does Monday.com have. And for that, we're just clicking here on this plus, and you can see the board views. So it's this table, the default option. Then we have this Gantt chart, which is better for like keeping track of your performance, and especially if it's a long-term project, then it's better to use Gantt chart because it gives an overall idea where you are at this point. And then we've got this charts, and I must say that Monday.com stands out with its chart view options. And if you click here on the settings, you can see like a huge base of charts starting from pie, bar, lines, and stack bar and bubbles to some other lines and bars. Again, these bars have their chart options, so it's really cool. And also it has this X and Y axis where again you can customize it just like on Excel, which is really cool. And let's see some other views as well. We've got this calendar view. Again, cool one. Kanban, files gallery, and then form. Actually, this one caught my attention. Let's explore this together. I just do not know. Oh, so here probably you add the task yourself and you choose the status here. So let's see in what we can do here. So working on it, you can set the due date. So we've got everything here that we have in the table. So, and if we submit it, maybe it will automatically add. I just do not get this part actually, but if we go back to our main table, maybe we can find it. Yes, exactly. Here we can find our tasks. So it's another way to add our tasks. Pretty cool. And let's now go and see what ClickUp has like opposed to Monday.com. So let's just give ClickUp more space here. And then if we click here, oh, we can see that it is I think more diverse than what we had on Monday.com. But obviously, ClickUp lacks charts, I think. So if you are a team that mainly manages tasks that are better to view as charts, then maybe Monday.com would be like a better suit and choice for you. So make sure to pay attention to that. But obviously we have some other views here that we didn't have on Monday.com. So yes, it is something actually to pay attention to when choosing this. Okay. So cool. Let's now see what else do we have here. Also, let's look through apps or integrations, which will enhance the functionality of each of these platforms. So Monday.com has its apps here, and to find ClickUp's apps, you will need to click here on this menu bar, and you will find the apps right here. So again, let's start with Monday.com, and here we can see that we have a huge library of apps here, and we have also many categories here: CRM, marketing, project management, and if you like see, there are like actually lots of them. So you will definitely find the one that you need, and you can also search them here, you can filter them here. And when it comes to ClickUp, well, I would say that it is a bit limited in terms of apps. Let's again go back to apps. And if we look at ClickUp's library of apps, we can see that it is pretty much limited because this is all apps. While on Monday's case, like this was only just one category, this number of apps. And here again, they have got some categories: communications, CRM, development, email, time tracking, and again here you can search whichever app you want. But clearly Monday.com wins this. Automation is another thing to look at. So let's see how they work on Monday.com first of all. So for that, you can see this on this top bar. So let's see, here we've got templates, which is very encouraging and very actually user-friendly feature. So they've got this notification or status change where something, for example, goes from working on it to complete it, let's say, due dates, sync, item creation. So let's see from this notifications and the templates. So it says when an item is created, notify someone. When status changes to something, notify someone. And when you click here, you can choose notify who, me, or you can add some other team members from here, or people, or some subscribers, or teams if you have already formed them. And you can just simply create the automation. And here you can see the trigger here that you can add or maybe change. From here, if you click here on this plus, you can see the ideas that you have the hooks, let's say, column is empty, item is in a group, status is something, and here we've got more, and I guess there will be more complex structures as well when status changes to something, and only if status is something, move item to group 2. So it's really cool, and at first it might seem a bit like tricky, but I think once you like get started with it, you will get accustomed to it, and it will become like a handy tool for you and the official of Monday.com. And let's see how the automation works on ClickUp. We simply need to click here, and once we add, so here we do not have any templates, so one advantage goes to Monday.com, but here again it has a very simple actually automation builder. So here, but I think Monday.com still was like more diverse in a way. Again, so status changes, you've got some other options here. But yeah, I still think that Monday.com had more options, and with the templates, it actually made more clear, like in what cases you might need to use the automation. So I think now I have a more or less clear understanding who's the winner. And the winner in this case is Monday.com, and you can see our scoreboard here. Well, but we have some more components to look through, so this is not yet final. Next, I'm going to talk about the unique features that each of these platforms has. So make sure to stay with me to explore which platform will be the best choice for you. Well, let's first of all give the floor to Monday.com. And probably the first unique feature that I would like to discuss is this sub-item creation. Well, ClickUp also does have this sub-item option, but there's something that I will show you a bit later after we cover this. So here you can easily create a sub, either you can create a new task below, but if you want to add a sub-item, you just need to click on this. So if you add, you can just add the sub item, rename it, and what is actually great about Monday.com, this feature, is that you can change the values and it does not have to be the same as for the parent item, which is really cool. Afterwards, I would like to talk about the, if we're talking about items, and I would also like to say that you can change your item terminology. So you simply go here and then you go to this board settings, and if you go a little bit down, you can change the item terminology. I've already talked about this when we started Monday.com, but I just would like to emphasize this because it's actually really a helpful feature, especially for different kind of businesses. So this might come in handy. Again, I would like to say that you can choose budgets, campaigns, projects, and you can change them, and you can see that the items change here respectfully. And then the other one, which also we've already covered, is the charts. But again, this is a unique feature, which is typical to Monday.com only. That's why I would just like to go over it again, in case you just forgot about it. But yeah, Monday.com offers a variety of chart options that you can also customize to X and Y axis, which is really amazing and flexible, and some sort of stuff you can only do on Excel otherwise. So that's really cool that Monday.com integrated this feature into their task management platform. And I would also like to talk about the profile. So if you go here, so this actually might be a bit like, how should I say, a minor thing maybe, but it's still important in terms of if you want to like set some boundaries as a worker. So you can go to your personal profile and you can change your working status like you do on Slack, for example, or some other platforms, so that they know they just do not need to bother you in case you are sick or you are on break. or maybe you're just out of office. So it's really useful not only for yourself, but also for your team members, just to know what you are doing, and if they can reach out to you, will you be responsive or not. So this is really cool from Monday's side. When it comes to ClickUp, I noticed these outstanding features I'm really excited to show to you as well, which were actually pretty surprising to me. I've never met these features before, especially in a task management platform. So let's see. And for that, you will need to head to this action menu bar, and from here, this recording. So what's unique about this feature is that this is not for an inside use, as I thought. So I thought that you can only like record your ClickUp workspace and nothing more than that. But it actually showed me that you can do your Chrome tab, your window, your entire screen, and whatever you want. So from here we can choose it. So let's say I want to choose this, and let's share it. And here you can see that it records. You can hide this button here, and you can stop the recording from here. So let's do that, and you can see how simple it is. You just hit here and it just downloaded, and it's really amazing and actually very fast. So you do not have to navigate through dashboard to dashboard and use other tools, because you can use this like within just one dashboard, and it's amazing. The other feature is again located here, which is the track time. So if you want to improve your time management skills, or maybe you want just to get an overall idea on what you spend like more time on, this is like the greatest feature for you. So from here you can choose your tasks. In this case I have just one task, so sorry for that. But then you can keep track of that using this timer. So you whenever you start your task, you can just turn this on, and after you are done you can just end this and see how much time did you spend on that. Was it really efficient? You were productive or not? And it's really cool. I like this. And as a summary for this criterion, I just do not want to pick any sides, because I really liked the features that each of them had. And I think that they are equal in a way that Monday.com had like 3 outstanding features, but compared to ClickUp's powerful features, I must say that like they compensated each other, and now they're on the same level. So I would probably give points to both of them in this case. If you do not agree with me, just write your opinion in the comments and just tell me which one did you like more and which one you would give your points to. The other factor that I would like to evaluate our tools based on is the language coverage and how accessible each of these tools are. So let's see together. So in Monday's case, the platform is available in 13 languages, while in ClickUp's case, it is available in 7 languages. Again, I would not say that 13 languages is that much, but if we compare these two platforms, obviously Monday.com's wins this case. But still, ClickUp makes it even more limited for the users. So for example, if I'm not a native speaker or just a speaker in any of those languages, then I just cannot use this platform that well. I will just not be able to navigate through the dashboards, considering that also it has like this pretty complex structures sometimes. So obviously in this case, Monday.com just has got it. I also wanted to talk about the templates that we have on each of these platforms. Templates are actually important because if we are managing complex tasks or some specific tasks, then we may find some templates, pre-made templates, that can help us like save a lot of time on making some other templates. So they might have the elements already preset, so that we do not have to search for them or think whether we need to include them or not. Anyway, so if you're creating a new board here, then you can choose from the templates that they've got here. So let's give a bit more space to our Monday.com, and here we can see that they've got it for different purposes, for marketing, for content production, for docs, for sales and CRM, And here you can see that actually they are really like professional looking and eye-catching and organized in a way. And then we have also this software development, HR, or maybe we can also see this education, which is really cool. And these are all templates. If you want, just quickly go over each of them. But let's now go to ClickUp and see what we've got here. So for that, we need to create some space here. So let's go space, add a space or list maybe. And from here, we can choose from a template. Back. Let's give some more space to ClickUp as well. And here you can see that it has got many options as well, and you can filter them here. You can choose for tasks, for dog, but obviously Monday.com had some more options for different cases, so it's really encouraging. But on the other hand, ClickUp also has this complexity level, which is very encouraging. It has beginner, intermediate, and advanced. So if you're a beginner, then they have beginner-friendly templates for you. But obviously, they all look very good. But probably Monday.com has this higher position in this case. So I think I need to go through more features to like just have a better understanding which one will win in this case. Well, now we have our final board, which indicates that Monday.com is winning. But then again, I would just like to remind that some of the points that we've given to each of the platforms might be really subjective and they might differ from team to team. So depending on your needs, whether you are a small team, you might prefer ClickUp, or if you, for example, want to use charts, like you're using them a lot, then Monday.com might be the best choice for you. So it really depends on you, and that's why I would like to hear from you. Which sides are you picking? Do you think that you would go with Monday.com after watching this video, or maybe you're still a ClickUp fan? Just tell me in the comments. I want to hear from you. And if you want to see some more battles, then just subscribe to our channel, and also don't forget to like this video, and I'll see you next time, and have a nice day. Bye bye.